KeyLab MkII is arguably the most featured packed keyboard controller. It also represents striving to bring controllers closer to the instruments they're meant to command. For this purpose, we ensure to have the best integration ever with our classic keyboard gallery, Analog Lab. If you would like a more in-depth explanation of Analog Lab, we've provided a link to a tutorial just below. While it is automatic in most cases, we recommend you check that Analog Lab recognizes your KeyLab MkII as the main controller. To do so, click on Analog Lab in the top left corner of the interface and select Audio Settings. From the drop-down menu, then select the KeyLab MkII in the Devices list. Once it is done, make sure to also have the KeyLab MkII appearing in the bottom toolbar. If necessary, use the drop-down list to select it. This will ensure Analog Lab adapts itself to the specific possibilities of the KeyLab MkII and to the layout of its controls. The KeyLab MkII offers a mode to make the most out of Analog Lab. It offers streamlined access to this outstanding software so that you can take full advantage of its thousands of sounds while drastically reducing the need of your mouse and your computer screen. This will ensure Analog Lab adapts itself to the specific possibilities of the KeyLab MkII and to the layout of its controls. Simply push the Analog Lab button to enter in Analog Lab mode. In Analog Lab mode, the two active zones are the central browsing section and the control section in the top right part of the front panel. Having access to over 6,500 presets may be a little overwhelming at first, but Analog Lab includes an ultra-efficient preset browser that helps you find the sound you're looking for in a flash. The cool thing about the KeyLab MkII is that it gives you direct access to that browser. On the left side of the Analog Lab user interface, you can set filters to find your desired preset quickly. It is organized by categories such as instrument types, model names, and styles of sound. The playlist section allows you to save favorite presets. The main preset list displays preset suggestions based on the filters you set. Pushing the category button allows to browse categories using the main knob. Clicking the main knob selects or deselects a category. When browsing through instruments and types, it is only possible to select one at a time for your filter. But in your Styles sections, you are able to select more than one to create your filter. The displayed presets will correspond to your filter criteria. Pushing the preset button allows you to browse the filtered list and to select a preset with the main knob or arrow buttons. Click the main knob to select a preset, or if using the arrows, the preset will automatically activate. You can also browse playlists under the category button. Use the main knob to select a playlist and see all the presets under that playlist. When browsing a playlist, all previous set filters will be ignored. Use the preset button to select a sound from the playlist. Analog Lab not only lets you play one sound at a time, but it also lets you combine two different sounds. This is called a multi. To create a multi, push the Part 2 button and a new slot for a preset will appear in the Analog Lab window. Browse presets just as mentioned before and select a sound using the main knob or arrow buttons. Select a preset just like you would do for a single preset using the central browsing section and the shortcuts to insert a sound in the slot 2. The two sounds that create a multi can be modified individually. Select the Part 1 or Part 2 button to adjust the corresponding preset. To return to a single preset, click the Live button to fully replace the current multi with a single preset or even with another multi preset. By default, the two sounds of a multi are layered through the entire keyboard, but you can set them to split in a flash. This means that you can play a sound in a specific section of a keyboard. To set a split point, hold the Live button and push a key which will become the split point, then release the Live button. To change the split point, simply repeat the process. Hold the Live button and select a key on the keyboard. When using a multi, especially a split in which the two parts are performing different roles, such as pads or leads, it may be interesting to determine which one is affected by performance controls, such as wheels, aftertouch, and pedals. With your KeyLab MkII, you can do that within a matter of seconds. To assign a performance control to one part of a multi, hold the related part button. Operate the control you want to affect and release the part button. From now on, this control will only affect the selected part. To reassign a control to both parts, do the same process, but holding simultaneously the Part 1 and Part 2 buttons. Analog Lab gives you control over the most meaningful sonic parameters of each preset. And being pre-mapped to the MkII's knobs and faders quickly makes you feel as comfortable as if the instrument were right in front of you. In multi-mode, it is possible to jump between the bank of parameters related to each part. Now that you are familiar with navigating through the Analog Lab browser and its integration with the KeyLab MkII, you should feel more comfortable, as if you had the instrument right in front of you. Thanks for watching episode 2.